Hey guys, it is Mission Productions here, back with another video now. This video is gonna be about the 2010 decade in review. Now, like I said guys, I'm not gonna go through everything that has happened. I'm pretty sure everyone wants to know what has happened over the years. The reason I don't want to go through everything is because otherwise it would have been a too long video. So 2010's decade was kind of okay, but it was actually really bad because it was the fall of many retailers and malls. So 2010, we start things off in 2010 now. I'm not going to go through everything that has happened in 2010. Obviously March 10th, 2010, that was my 7th birthday. But you get the idea of what has happened during that year. So 2011, we had the South River flood, which I'm surprised I actually remember that, because I remember when that happened that year. So 2012 really didn't change much. It had my 9th birthday, actually. Yeah, my 9th birthday. 2013, I had my golden birthday, which is really nice. And also 2013 was also one of my best years anyway. It was like my only best years. 2014, I started playing Animal Jam, if you guys remember that. The summer of 2014, I actually started playing Animal Jam. 2015, I changed that year. I was 12 years old. So I was basically 12 years old at that point. I had a little bit of changing with stuff going on in the world that year. 2016 was the year I got my first computer. I got my first computer that year. 2017 now. You probably think this is one of the worst years. Yup, that is correct. March of 2017, I had my 14th birthday. However, in June of 2017, our local Sears was announced to close that year, and that kind of caught my attention a little bit as it was closing. And a month and a half later, I kind of was freaking out about it. And I tell you what, right now, it was one of my childhood stores that was closing, and I was really upset about that. I was actually there in September. Now in August, I was kind of freaking out still. September 1st was the last time I was going in there, and I was really upset before we left because I just didn't want them to leave, and I was really sad about that. What was interesting about it is I didn't know who the parent company was or why it was closing at the time. I didn't know about that until a year and a half later, like late of last year. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to go through everything because otherwise the video will be too long. So, and after that, November of 2017, we had the Jungle movie. I actually remember when I first saw it. I actually saw it the day it came out. I remember watching it the first time. 2018, we had Bon-Ton filed for bankruptcy. If you guys don't know who Bon-Ton is, they're the parent company of Herberger's and the other stores that they owned. I don't remember the other stores besides Bergner's and Herberger's. Our store was actually closing too because ours was located in the mall, and it was closing. Now that kind of sort of got my attention too, but not much. Later that year, October of 2018, Sears Holdings filed for bankruptcy, which kind of sort of got my attention too. Again, that was because at the time I finally knew who the parent company was and everything. So, yeah, a lot more stores were closing during the bankruptcy. They filed for Chapter 11. So 2019, which is the current year at the making of this video, which is almost done because we still have tomorrow to get through yet. February of this year, Transform Hoco was founded, which at this point I still don't trust them right now, even Andy Lampert, obviously. I still don't trust him either because he's a dumbass. Okay, March of 2019, I returned from my long hiatus after I had a couple of issues with my computer in the past, which, like I said, guys, sometimes I get computer problems and I just don't get time to upload anything at the time, so, April of 2019, we had our Easter thing here. We had our Easter thing, and I tell you what right now, and then I started watching some 90s cartoons, some like cartoons from the 1990s, which were obviously the best at the time. Alright, so May of 2019, was my semester finals, and I'm not gonna go through everything. Like I said, guys, I'm not gonna go through everything that's happened. I mean, you do get the idea of what has happened over the years in the decade. I just don't want to go through everything, because otherwise the video would be too long, and sometimes it just would be too long to talk about it, so... June of 2019, I actually started watching more retail content, more abandoned retail content. I started to find more retail-based channels. I actually founded Fubby Explorer's channel and everybody else's channels with Retail Adventures with Alex. I believe that's what your name is. And I started watching more of his videos, and I found Jeremy's channel. I found a lot of other channels later on. In the years. So July of 2019, I started doing for my 4th of July video, and later that month I did my City View Center video, and that video kind of had a lot of mistakes in it because the audio kept cutting out every time I was trying to talk about something, and I couldn't fix the video, and I wish there was some way to fix it. I had no edited videos to make, so August of 2019, okay, so that was the back to school month. That was back to school videos. I had 2 videos that came out that day. I actually had my back to school video, and I also had my videos from 2017. So, September of 2019, the 9/11 video was released, and I also had an update video, if I can remember everything right. So, October of 2019, I had that Halloween special, and I also had 2 other videos that came out that month. November of 2019, November 7th, 2019, that was the day I did my Retail Apocalypse video, and that was also the exact same day that Transform Hoco announced more store closings, which also included the Bismarck one, which kind of stinks because we're going to be down to 1 here soon. And December of 2019, it was December, it was okay though. I had the, Christmas special, and I have, right now, I'm making the 2010s Decade in Review. and tomorrow I have my New Year's special. So anyways guys, that is it for this video. I know this video was kind of long because like I said, this was gonna be 10 to 11 minutes long. So anyways guys, that is it for this video, and Happy New Year guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow on New Year's at 7 o'clock sharp. Goodbye guys.